EA Sports welcomes you to another great NFL matchup. Thanks for joining us for today's matchup in the AFC wildcard game. The winner of today's contest moves on to face next week's opponent in the AFC Divisional Championship as the Colts come into town to face the Raiders. Welcome to another presentation of NFL football. Hi, everyone. I'm Al Michaels, and with me, as always, John Madden.
When you look at how good an offense is, it all starts with a quarterback. They can do a lot more things with this guy throwing the football for him. He can make the touch passes or just fire one of the old breadbasket if he has to.
The Colts have some good receivers, too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
This is what football is all about. Look at all those guys down there getting all pumped up. They're really fired up and getting ready for this one.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. Find out which team advanced. Let's get back to the play on the field. The kickoff team lines up.
Will be kicking off to start the game. Number 83, back deep to return.
Should be a return here. He got all of it. That was some kick.
Yep.
We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Thanks for joining us for today's matchup in the AFC wildcard game. The winner of... We'll find out which team... Let's get back to the play on the field. And we go back to the game. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
To start the game.
And we're back. He got all of that. This play will be the first of the game for the offense.
Number 86 on the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 19. Anderson sets up. Gives the ball off. Pressure coming. Throws it. Almost picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Come on, partner. Drop back.
Going to the right. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Clement. Penalty marker down.
Got an inverted face mask on the defense.
This appears to be of the 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big, you could start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
Well, John, it's wild card weekend, and I wouldn't be surprised to see at least one big upset.
You know, there's two different mentalities in these games. The guys who just barely made it in are just excited to be here, and they're playing loose. But the higher-seeded teams sometimes look beyond this week and see who they'll have to play in the divisional game. And that could lead to some big upsets.
He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
What have you heard, Melissa?
I talked to Coach Callahan earlier today. He told me that they need to step up their offensive production and jump out early here in the first half. If that happens, it'll force the other guys to play catch-up, and that's exactly where he wants this game to go. Al?
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report. Vincent, only a yard by the halfback.
With the carry, 1-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Get at him, Keith. Sideline to sideline. Set.
Pressure, flings it to the outside. 3rd down, upcoming after the incomplete pass. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 44. Only one man in the backfield.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Dropping back. Throwing.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
That's all you got. Bring that play, baby. Let's go. Ball.
About a 2-yard gain here.
On the run. Gain of 2 on the play.
They need 7. Ball on the 34-yard line. They come out in a dime package. Drops back with the throw, and he hits his target. They went back to the screen.
The screen pass requires that you have some quick linemen who can move wide of the tackle and set up blocks for the guy coming out of the backfield.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Here come the heat.
Cross play to the right. Big opening. He's at the 20. Nobody on this defense can make a play when they need it.
Well, they keep getting them in these 3rd down situations, which is what you want. But nobody on this drive has been able to stop them when it gets to 3rd down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Handed off to the back. Pickup of about 8.
On the run. Gain of 8 on the play. 2nd and 1. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Get in there.
Anderson sets up. Vincent couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. Back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. 8 yards to the goal line. Gets the toss to the right. Vincent wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Owens, an attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's up. The kick is good. Hansen is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 83, back deep to return.
He gets the kick away. He decides not to return this one. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time. The backs are lined up in an eye. Hands it off. Missed the tackle. Breaks through. And he's brought down at the 25-yard line. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6. Dixon gets set.
Get in there, Lon.
Drops back. Under pressure. Fires it out to the left. Turns. He has it. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 45.
Here come the heat. Get in there.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
They'll go from the I formation. The Raiders using motion. Holding. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Dixon gets set. Porter moves in motion. Dropping back. Closing in. Throwing. Running with purpose. Dixon shows you his arm strength on that pass.
What a throw. He put everything he had into that one.
They line up in the I formation. Sixth play of this drive. With the throw, the pass ball's incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
He waited until the last second, then he got the ball out of there. He does a nice job of feeling the pass rush. But he has to know who his hot receiver is if he feels pressure, or if he sees a defense coming on a blitz.
Pressure coming. Throws it. Incomplete. No catch on that pass play.
He looked like he had it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
3rd and 10. Indianapolis comes out in a dime package. Dropping back, pressure, passing right. He hits his receiver.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 20-yard line.
You got him. You got him. Set. Hut, hut. Hut, hut. Ain't got nothing. Hut, hut.
Holding. Smith breaks the play up in the backfield. Holding. Couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Set.
Using motion.
Snake eyes. Hut, hut.
Under pressure. Floats one into the end zone. Good pass rush, forcing the incompletion.
This defense really likes to keep the pressure on the passer. They bull rush, they speed rush, they blitz from the outside, all in an attempt to create turnover opportunities in the secondary. The offensive line needs to do a better job of holding on their blocks, giving a little extra time in the pocket that the quarterback needs.
Dropping back, throws it. Dixon with the soft pass.
Sometimes a play like this can be dangerous. The quarterback needs to make sure that only his receiver can catch it, because if he puts it in the wrong place, it's easy pickings for the defense.
Janikowski can tie this game up if he can put it through. The kick is up, and that kick is right on target. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Sends it sailing. From the 5-yard line. They're ready to go again after that last drive ended with a field goal.
Number 82 on the return.
First and 10. Anderson sets up. Vincent. Vincent couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
On the 24-yard line.
Here come the heat. You got it. Hit him low. Set. Hut. Got. Hut, hut.
Handed off to the back. He has some room. The 40. Vincent contributed with a nice gain there.
That guy has great acceleration. It allows him to stop at a dime and change direction.
It's first and 10. On the carry. Closing in. Throws it. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
Number 84, the intended receiver on the play.
Oakland comes out in a dime package.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up third down. Third and long. The Colts line up in the shotgun. Dropping back, passing right. Incomplete pass. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive, and the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Hansen will come into this game to punt. Buchanan sets up to run back the punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. Gets the call. Pressure, gets the pass off, and he hits his target. Runs through the tackle. It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. And I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here come the heat.
Pass play to the right. Decent gain, about 4. About 6 to go. Dixon sets up. Drops back. Under pressure. Throwing. Incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Tosses it left. Paulding was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Leckler is looking for a good punt here. Here's the punt. He has some open field. So he was brought down before he had a chance to get anything going.
Good job by both teams there. He gets his team a few yards closer to the end zone, and the coverage team prevents him from getting anything big.
It's 1st and 10.
90 balls. They got enough. Set.
Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in. Hits the pass off. Nash ran a nice route on that pass play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure coming with the throw. They got pressure that time, and the quarterback pays the price.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
Less than a yard to go. Ball on their own 45. They give it to the halfback. He takes it straight up the middle for good yardage and the first.
Now that's my kind of football. The big guys up front, getting a hat on somebody, and making a hole to get a 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
That all you got? Set.
Fullback handoff. That fullback picking up about 7 on the carry.
7-yard gain on the play.
Second and 3 coming up here. Vincent. Pressure. Throws it. He was there to make the catch for the 1st down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another 1st down.
Come on, D up.
This one is handed off. 2, maybe 3 yards on the ground for the fullback.
3-yard gain on the play. Second and 7. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Fullback handoff with the throw. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
It's first and goal.
Bring the pain. Hit him low. Like a ball.
Only one man in the backfield. Going to the right. Great play in the backfield. Loss of around 2.
The ball carry. 3-yard loss on the play.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Come on, D.O. Drop back. Drop. Set.
Man in motion.
Get at him, D.
Under pressure. Goes with a short pass to the right side. Anderson put the ball in there perfectly.
And that's one thing this guy does well. Put the ball right in the place where it needs to be.
3rd and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line. Vincent. It came with a blitz and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes. At that time, there were no holes at all.
This will be from about 20 yards out. And it's on its way. Owens adds 3 points to the board with that kick, his 2nd so far. Hanson in to kick this one off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 83, back deep to return.
They'll return this one. From the 8-yard line. Using the stiff arm. Can't bring it back. The defense will try to force them to punt again as they did the last time the offense had the ball. The Raiders line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Jolly, the motion man. Closing in. Gets rid of it. On the money. Jolly displayed great concentration on that reception.
That guy can make a reception on any ball thrown in his general direction.
9 yards to go. Ball on their own 25. Pressure coming. Slings it to the outside. No gain.
With the tackle. 1-yard loss on the play.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime.
23-yard line.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Third down and long coming up here. Pressure with the pass. This one falls incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 39. The 40. Breaks the tackle. Pulls him over. And he almost breaks it on that return.
It's not just a returner that makes everything happen on a play like that. The blockers have to know who to block, and they all did their jobs on that one. They can run about anything here in the next couple of downs. I'm sure they'd like to get a touchdown out of it, and it'd be a real boost for them going into the half.
Going to the air on first down. Steps up into the pocket, and it's complete. So that's a gain of about 5.
This might be a place where they come out in a passing formation, but actually run the ball to catch them off guard.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Under pressure, throws it. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Red zone opportunities are always a big factor, and they should get at least a field goal out of this drive, as long as they're careful with the football.
On the 17-yard line.
Pass play here on first down. Closing in with the pass. Vincent found a seam in the defense and did a great job bringing the pass in.
That's the kind of timing you can only get through repetition in practice.
So it's 2nd down now.
And here's a chance for the offense to make their move. The defense could be sending a blitz, so I'd go with something to my running back, a swing pass or maybe even a screen. If they execute, they could put this one in the end zone.
Using motion. Vincent. Barton stops him for negative yardage. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
They might just clear some place for their back and swing it out to him and see if he can make something happen.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. Ball on the 16-yard line. Dime backs in for this play.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The defender was caught out of position on the score.
Yeah, the defenders were looking one way while the play was going the other.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 31 back to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. The defense did a great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3-0. Handed off to the back, can't bring him down. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
There's only one way that they're going to be able to do something about this score. Keep throwing and getting out of bounds.
About 8 yards. Dropping back with the throw. Pass ball's incomplete.
Watch here. He's trying to make the catch, but as he's about to bring it in, he takes a big shot from the defender, and that forces him to drop the pass. I'll tell you, here's a defensive lineman's dream. 3rd and long, and he knows they have to pass.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Get in there. Press his grill.
Pressure. Throwing. He has it. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short, he can throw them long, he can throw them medium, he can throw them anyway.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 39. Passing on 1st down. Under pressure. He loses it. It's scooped up.
The defense is really focused on making some big plays here in the playoffs. I guess you can say that focus is paying off with that fumble recovery.
They'll probably run it here because they still have a couple of timeouts.
The offense can show run, but go with a pass because they might get a favorable matchup.
They'll mark it at the 23. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
On the play.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Ain't got nothing.
Closing in with the throw. Catch on the run. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down.
15-yard gain on the play.
So it's 1st and goal. Indianapolis calls a timeout. That's their last one. And so the kicker ready to come out onto the field and try to put one through the uprights before halftime. Owens heads out to try this field goal. And it's on its way. The attempt is good. He nails that one. 3 field goals today. Buchanan, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Hansen will be kicking off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 31 back to return.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 11. Indianapolis might have difficulty covering all 5 receivers with a base 4-3 defense. They'll pass on 1st down. Throws it. It's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score. Indianapolis 16. Oakland 3.
16. Oakland 3.
Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Here's the kickoff team.
Indianapolis will be kicking off to start the 2nd half.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance.
Deep to return.
From the 11-yard line.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the 1st half if they're going to come back.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 23. Fix it. Get set. Pressure coming. Throws it. Catch on the run. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Melissa, do you have an update for us?
Thanks, Al. The Raiders coach and his staff are trying to find a way to get their ground game going. We could see some long throws from them to force the defense to play off some more. So look for that strategy, Al.
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report. Gets rid of it. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 44. Holding. Pressure. Throwing. Thrown behind. Caught. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
That's all you.
Dixon sets up, crosses it left. And he's brought down in the backfield. And that's a loss of 2.
3-yard loss on the play.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Bring the pain.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Dropping back. Under pressure. Surveying the field. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. John, he rushed that throw.
Yeah, it wasn't a sack. But what it did was make the quarterback adjust his throw, and it messed up his rhythm.
The Colts line up in the quarter defense.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Come on, boss. Sideline, D. You got it.
Closing in. Throwing. This one falls incomplete. There was just too much pressure on that play.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Janikowski comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick is up. And that kick is right on target. It's good again for the 2nd time today. The Raiders still have a big uphill battle here.
The defense is still looking pretty fresh out there. Scoring on them is not going to be easy.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 82, back to return.
Booming kick downfield. He decides not to return this one. He took a knee in the end zone, and they'll start the drive at the 20. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20.
Come on, get up.
Anderson gets set. Flag down.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Johnson came out of his stance a little early on that play.
That guy went into his block a little early. Looks like the defense really has them on their heels today.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Anderson goes to work with an empty backfield. He'll pass on 1st down with the throw right on target. Excellent gain on 1st down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. Make it look easy.
Second and 1. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Hit him low. Set.
Throwing. Incomplete pass. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down. About a yard to go. Ball on their own 29. Hand it off. That's a stiff one. So he works his way past the marker for a first down.
2-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
On the 31-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Right to him. So they're able to pick up another first down.
This offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Gives the ball off. Great fake with the pass. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Back off, DB. Stay active. Set. Okay, right.
Looking upfield. Pressure with the throw. He beat the blitz. Decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
About 4 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. The Colts using motion. Under pressure, passing to the left. This is a textbook type drive.
And the thing is, everything they called has worked. Even when it hasn't worked, it still worked.
First and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Gets the call. Can't bring him down. Decent gain there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a blow.
9-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 1 coming up. Ball on the 4-yard line.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 4-yard line.
It's a sneak. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points and board.
Owens comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. So the offense puts together a tiny string of plays that ends with the ball in the end zone and a touchdown on the scoreboard.
Well, football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 83, back deep to return.
He got all of that one. From the 3. The Raiders will start the drive from the 20. They line up in the I formation. Holding. Closing in. This one falls incomplete. They got up and knocked that pass away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. Pressure coming. Throws it, and it's intercepted.
I'll tell you, every time the playoffs roll around, we see some great defensive plays like that.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Take him out.
Using motion.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
This one is handed off. This fullback is very difficult to bring down, and he also has some pretty good moves.
Yeah, he works out with a group of guys in the offseason that have one of the roughest training regimens that I've ever heard about. You know how hard Jerry Rice has always worked out, right? Well, these guys might be right there with him. They lift weights, they run on treadmills, climb walls, you name it, they do it.
To carry it, and he picks up just enough for the first. He finds some room up the middle and gets the first.
And I'll tell you what, the guys up front did a good job of creating a hole for him to run through.
First and 10. Ball on the 16-yard line.
That all you got? Yeah.
Hand off to the tailback. Missed tackle. Look at that power. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play.
They need about 3.
Ain't got nothing. Eagle left. Come on, partner.
Oakland with 6 defensive backs. Rosen, perfect throw. That little dump off will move the chains.
I'll tell you, this guy is known as one of the most accurate quarterbacks around. And part of that is because he makes a lot of passes like these. They're almost like long handoffs.
First and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Fire out. Set. Here comes the heat. Snake eyes.
Four, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
So it's second and goal. And this is the 6th play of this game. Vincent couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Touchdown, Colts. So they get in on the ground.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
Owens comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Just what they were looking for, John. Good play calling there. Key drive, touchdown.
Hey, these guys deserve to feel good about it. Now it's the defense's turn to come out and do its job.
Hansen is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 83, back to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 3-yard line.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
Only one man in the backfield. Looking to run it here. Play action with the throw. This pass is incomplete. Second down upcoming after that incomplete pass. So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 18. Pressure, throws it. That one won't count since he was out of bounds.
I'm not sure what happened there. That throw just got away from him a little bit.
The Raiders line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Slings it out to the left. Great throw. Dixon zipped that ball to his receiver.
With an arm like that, there isn't a pass that he can't make.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Going to the air on first down. Under pressure. Picked off. It's intercepted. So the defense combines an excellent pass rush with good coverage, and it becomes a turnover.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw. He brings it in for an interception.
Following the interception, it's now first and 10.
Give it all you got, G. Come on.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
At the 38-yard line. First and 10.
Dropping back the pass on first down. With the pass, and he's brought down at the 28-yard line. Anderson over and over throws the ball where only his receiver can get to it.
And that's what makes him so effective. He never seems to make a bad throw. Just about every pass is right on the money. If you ask me, he might be one of the most accurate passers in the league right now.
Closing in with the throw. Third down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
Number 87, the intended receiver on the play.
Third and short. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Come on, go up. Set. Tiger up.
Hands it off. Spins away. Vincent couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. The kick is up. Splits the uprights, and good. He's been good on 4 field goal attempts. The Colts continue to increase their lead. Hansen comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 31, back deep to return.
Booming kick downfield. From the 1-yard line. Their last drive ended with a pick. And the offense right now ready to call their first play on this drive. And we'll start the fourth quarter. Only one man back.
At the 18-yard
Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming. Pump fake. The pass ball's incomplete. That good pass rush forces the erratic pass.
Now the defensive coordinator is pulling out everything. He's throwing his whole arsenal at him right now.
They're going with a form of bunch formation here. Pressure. Throws it. Nearly intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
The offense is confident they can convert for this first because they've done well on third down thus far. The quarterback getting up a little slowly after that play.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
Fleckler lines up in the backfield for the punt. King lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the punt. He fields the punt with room to run. He didn't have much to work with, but still got away a decent return.
Hey, even if it doesn't seem like much, positive yards on a return is better than nothing.
The ball is right at midfield. Gives the ball off. Breaks the tackle. 4-yard gain there.
Gain of 4 on the play.
We'll see. They got nothing. Bring the pain. Shake up. They got nothing.
Throws it. Drops the interception. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on 3rd down.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Vincent continues to assert himself with a running game. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one. Into the end zone. Touchback. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 20-yard line.
Dixon sends a man in motion. Passing on 1st down. Under pressure, gets the pass off. That incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. Beasley goes in motion. Throwing with the adjustment. And he's forced out of bounds at the 21. 1-yard gain on that play. The Raiders line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Drops back with the pass. Nice adjustment.
Now this is what a receiver with great concentration can do for you. He makes a catch and he knows he's going to get nailed. But he does a heck of a job of holding on to it and bringing it down.
First and 10. Dixon sets up, looking for room. Just about 7 yards on that carry.
7-yard gain on the play.
Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Good pass rush, John, as they try to disrupt the timing.
It's hard to go through your progressions when the pass rushers get into the backfield that quickly.
We'll see.
Nobody in the backfield and 5 receivers. Rosen, he was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
And that's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
Using split pass. Throwing on 1st down. It's rid of it. This one falls incomplete. The back was the target, but he couldn't bring it in for the catch.
The back, who is a good receiver out of the backfield, could really give you that extra dimension on offense. You have to find a way to try and catch it when your hands are on it.
Closing in, going for the deep man. Incomplete pass. The incomplete pass brings up third down.
The intended receiver on the play.
And they'll face a long third down here. Ball on the 47-yard line. Ninth play of this drive. The Raiders using motion. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Split backs this time.
10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass.
I'll tell you, this has to be frustrating. Watch here, as it's a great situation for the defense. They think they've got him, and they're about to get the ball back. Then all of a sudden, he drops back the pass, and boom, they're moving the chains, and they're getting a whole new set of downs.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Holding. Pressure. Throws it. He finds his man. Jammer beat the coverage on that pass.
This guy spends a lot of extra time at practice running routes. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
12th play of this drive. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. No pass reception on that play, John, and that's surprising considering his reputation.
He's always been able to catch a ball. He has soft hands and good body control. He ran a good route, and the quarterback made the right read. He just didn't bring it in.
You got it. You got him. That's all you got. Take him out.
Under pressure with the pass. Incomplete.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're backed up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
Get the ball. Sideline to sideline. Set.
Drops back. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Pass falls incomplete. And when you're down by this much, you're forced to go for it, but they came up short.
But they're in one of those four-down situations. They're trying to get something going. It's just that nothing's working.
They'll take over at the 24-yard line.
Passing on first down. Pressure coming. Rolling. He finds his man. He saw the whole field, was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when a defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Cross play to the right. What a stiff one. Runs him over. Vincent was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Runs up the middle. There wasn't much of a hole for him to slide through.
The defense filled all those gaps, and the runner had nowhere to go.
3rd and long. Ball on their own 37. Vincent lays into him with a stiff arm. He's having a big day on the ground with good yardage when he's decided to keep the ball. This punt will be his third. Two minutes to go. Here's the punt. From the 16-yard line.
41-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards.
First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
The Raiders line up in a 5-receiver set this time.
Let's go. Ball. Set.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Dead ball. Let's start on the offense.
The offense practices that play every day. Obviously, that guy needed to show more discipline than that out there.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Dixon with split backs.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Dropping back to pass on the first down. Gets the pass off. Perfect throw. Jolly is doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his 3rd catch.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field. It doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Here's an opening. Another catch, which brings his total to 4. He'll go no huddle here.
On the play.
Ain't got nothing. Buster's great. Come on. Gee up.
Dropping back, pressure with the throw. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception. In this situation, they'll probably just punt the ball.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. And this punt will sail out of bounds. This one is just about in the books.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Poke out right. Give it all you got, D. Come on. Let's go.
Anderson gets set.
Looks great. Hit the ball.
Vincent. The 50. Vincent having a great season rushing the ball. He's now carried for over 1,500 yards. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 47-yard line. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 47-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. Just about a yard on the run.
The ball carrier. 1-yard gain on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Come on, partner. Set.
Anderson sends a man in motion. Hands it off to the back. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on the 49-yard line. The Raiders come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. And the clock runs out. The final score is Indianapolis 33, Oakland 6. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.